Good evening. Welcome to Casual AF, the gaming stream so casual that when there is a video game running, I get somebody else to play it for me. We're here with the infamous Craig Bragg.
Oh, thank you.
Craig, how are you?
I am doing well, thank you. How are you?
Living the dream, living the dream. What have
I'm,
what have
I'm
we
having
got?
fun playing some Townscaper right now. I haven't played
Townscaper.
I haven't
Yeah.
played Townscaper for ages. We were talking about cozy games before we started, and I was like, "Yeah, I love Townscaper."
It's not even a game
No, it's a
because
toy.
there are no goals, but
Nope.
it's
Still,
still kind of weirdly addictive.
yep,
Freeform, like, you basically have one button, add and subtract.
yep,
Okay, so 2 buttons.
yeah, pretty much. And you can choose different colors, right?
Yeah, but that, like, so what? You
So I have
just
a light. I have a lighthouse here. You can see, and it's a little town that's full of like little canals and shit. Yeah, I kind of like it. Although some people are kind of cut off from other people. Meaning, oh, hold on a sec here. Meaning, like this little yellow house, if he wants to go visit his purple neighbor, he's got to go all the way around to visit
that's
his
okay.
purple neighbor. Yeah, he'll be
Pur
all right.
Purple neighbor did that on purpose because he doesn't like the yellow guy.
Yeah, yellow guy's a bit of a jerk.
Uh, oh, and about the thumbnail, Photoshop to make the illusion that Irving Twin is not Canada Man. Costin, how are you? Pox?
Good to
Pox
see you,
is first.
Costin. Good to see you, Pox.
He wasn't late and gay. Good for him. Good
Good
job.
for you, Pox.
But no, yeah, I was down at Queen's Park on Canada Day with Canada Man. Uh,
How was that? Did you guys have fun?
we did, yeah. It was great. People were very happy to see Canada Man.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
took a lot of pictures with people. You know,
That's
he
cool.
even got interviewed by what's the guy's name from True North, the one you like,
Oh, Harrison Faulkner.
Harrison Faulkner. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
yeah. At one point, we were getting ready to leave, and at the front of Queen's Park, there was literally a lineup of people to take pictures with Canada Man.
That's hilarious.
Like it took like 15 minutes almost to
That
finally
long,
get
really?
away. Yeah,
Holy shit. That's hilarious.
yeah, it was wild. People love Canada Man. I don't know what to tell you. Like he's already famous in Virginia. I don't know why he's not more famous here.
Yeah, go figure.
Yeah.
I don't think he's really famous in Virginia. He's famous at like one airsoft field in Virginia.
Yeah, but that's okay because the famous guy who's always at that airsoft field
Yeah,
knows him by name now. Put him in
that's
his
true.
videos and stuff,
That's
right?
true. The
So
guy who runs the airsoft field knows who Candaman is and calls him out when he sees him. Hey, Candaman. So this is Townscaper. If you've not played it, it's a cozy little digital toy. Can't call it a game because there's no goal. The goal is to just play it and have fun. Kind of like
it's
Dungeons and Dragons. Could
no,
you
but
call Dungeons and Dragons a game? Because I mean, I guess the goal is to overcome challenges, but
yeah, like there are zero challenges here.
no,
Zero.
it's just fuck around with this thing and have fun.
Do you remember those tubes and slides and saucers that all fit together and then you put a marble at the top?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's that.
yeah.
Like
Pretty much, eh?
the marble doesn't do anything. It just sort of goes down.
Yeah,
And you think, "Wow, this is great," until you realize you've wasted an hour of your life doing nothing.
yeah. This is like and the next iteration of physics games, I guess you'd say, because it's essentially a physics game. There are specific rules for how the game, how the system will put things together, and depending on where you click, you're going to get a different iteration of the model. Depending on what color you click, you're going to get a different iteration of the model. So, for instance, if I do this, oh, I didn't mean to go blue. Take that off. But if I go like that, no, not blue. Hold on. Stupid. There we go. So you know it's going to get bigger, and it's going to take on the roof is going to take on a specific shape, right?
Which is
But if I
actually based on the shape of the
of the
square on the
tile,
board that you can't
yeah,
see. Yeah.
exactly.
But there's
So
you can turn the grid on and actually see the shapes, right?
right, yeah, I could turn the grid on. I think that's under settings, right? Settings, ATP and UI.
Yeah, it's probably user interface. Oh no.
I don't know what. No. Eh. Well,
Whatever. It's there somewhere.
yeah, you can look at the grid. I think there it is, grid. So you can see how the ocean looks. And if you start building out further, then it just builds bigger grid.
Yeah, infinite expansion,
Yeah.
apparently.
I kind of like it without the grid though, I'll be honest.
Yeah, just sometimes the grid is nice because you can't always get like that lighthouse topper,
Yeah.
except on that very specific shape of tile.
I think the reason I got that lighthouse topper is because I alternated colors.
No, I've done it before by accident.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it has to be on it looks like it's a full-on square tile. Whereas the star tiles will give you this goofy roof,
Yeah.
and this little kidney bean tile will give you that roof. Yeah. Fun times.
It's a very
Anyway,
creative little town.
it is. You want me
Yeah.
to stop?
No, no, well, you can let it run it unless you're bored of it, then
No, no, no. I don't want to. I don't want to distract from your live stream. If we're gonna have the whole live stream gonna be me playing Townscaper.
I mean, we've done it before, game running in the background just for something visual.
True.
Uh, but we can hit topics like Wag Me.
Yes.
We're
Let's
all
do
gonna
it.
make it except me.
Why?
I'm
Because your
fucked.
shoulder's still fucked up?
Yeah, like
What? Your shoulder's still fucked up, eh? You should go see the doctor, man.
y- yesterday
Uh-huh.
was the first day in like 3 weeks that I was pain free for any significant amount of time. And it was a
Oh.
couple of hours in the morning.
And why were you pain free?
I'm not sure. Um, Oddly, it was hurting real bad today, about as bad as it's been. Like every time I think, oh, it might be getting better, suddenly it's worse.
Yeah.
And it was very bad today compared to the past couple of days that I thought it was getting better. And I realized just right now, I'm pain free.
Weird. Have you been
Yeah.
drinking?
No, not yet. But I'm definitely gonna. So
There you go. I finished my training with Nate today. It was my last day of training. I had a lot of fun. I feel kind of bad because I made a stupid comment near the end. It was my last exercise, and it was my last set of my last exercise with him. I'm like, and then I don't have to look at you again. And he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "No, I'm just joking." It's like I'm, you know, you've been torturing me with this kind of treatment. And actually, he's not. He's a really good trainer, and he's very conscientious about my level of pain and discomfort and that kind of stuff. He knows that I've been having issues with my breathing of late,
uh,
so he's been like, how's your cough? Are you gonna is that too much? I says I won't put too much cardio on you because I don't want to exacerbate the issue. So no, he's been really cool. And if I do go for training again, like if I do decide to get more training, I'll probably ask to have him again.
I very much like this blue house you built. Uh,
The one that has the stilts.
yeah,
Thanks. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
and the big platform patio underneath. Yeah, it's cool. Pox is telling me play the song, Irving.
Which one? The one that he made, the Toxicast one, or
I don't know if he made it yet. He's been messing around with AI music,
yeah,
where
it's a
you can
system
give it
called Sonu. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. I was messing around with it earlier.
and you can what you just give it lyrics and tell it like a style, and it turns into
Yeah,
music for you.
yeah, pretty much. What I did was I used Hey Pi to come up with the lyrics for one song, and then I just plugged those lyrics into it, and I said, make it a country song, and it made it a country song. Do you want to hear?
Play the true, play the Troon one. So the one that I would want to play would be the one that neither of you guys wrote that Fox had found by accident. Pool's closed, baby. Pool's closed.
Pool's close. Is it Sonu, right? That's the name of it?
I'm
It's Suno.
Suno.
All right, let me log in and find my stuff.
But I'm glad that your workouts are going well, because
Yes, they are. Although I did my what do you call it? My body. Where's my songs? Did I lose them? I made 2 songs earlier today. Now I can't find them. Did it make a new account for me? Hold on. Sign out.
because I've been out for 3 weeks now, and it sucks. Like, I feel like I had made some serious forward progress.
Yeah.
My gains, bro, I'm losing my gains. And yeah, like 3 weeks out, and I'm not sure how long, because I don't know what aggravates it, right? You know?
Yeah.
It's stupid because if I put weight on it, like under any load, it feels better at the time.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I have no idea what the effect is going to be, because the only thing that seems to help is band work, right?
Huh.
Like just doing the mobility exercises with band.
Yeah.
And I've been doing a lot of those, and I thought that was why I was pain free yesterday. I did them a lot today, and now I'm finding myself pain free, even though it was very bad earlier today. So I don't know what the fuck is going on.
That's weird.
Yeah. Maybe that was it. Last gasp was today, you know?
Could be.
I can hope.
Next week I'm starting on a new mesocycle, as they call it, which seems very cheesy. But maybe it's not under my. Hold on. This user hasn't made any songs public. Okay, yeah. No, I'm not Technophonograph 632. What was my name? Can't remember. I'm gonna go back and find my songs from before. I sent links to them. Hopefully they're in there. Here we are. Staccatisimo semitone 861. That's my username. So
Why?
it just automatically creates it for you. Suno.com at.
And you got to pay for Suno?
No, well, it lets you it gives you a bunch of credits when you first start. Staccat is emo semitone.
See, and then you got to type that out? It's ridiculous.
It is here, yeah, but 861. Enter.
Save my login.
There we go. Oh, what happened to my other song? The Blood Bowl is the one that it saved for me. There's another one I did here.
Well, let's hear it.
All right, let me stop sharing. I'll stop sharing this, and I'll start sharing the Blood Bowl.
I was reading some lyrics earlier, but I didn't.
In the 90s alternative.
I feel it rising up inside, a burning pain I cannot hide. My body's shaking with the fear that's something's wrong down there. Blood on the water, bleeding asshole, pain and anxiety, torment. I'm crying out for help, can't take this anymore. Blood on the water, ignore. I'm sitting on the toilet feeling scared. The blood is coming, I'm not prepared. My mind is racing, what could it be? This fear is consuming me. Blood on the water.
That's the line that makes it totally worth it. Blood on the water.
Blood on the water, followed by bleeding asshole.
A cruel torment, I'm crying out for help, can't take this anymore. Blood on the water, can't ignore. I'll seek some help, I'll find a cure. I can't live like this, that's for sure. My body may be broken now, but I'll heal, I don't know how. Blood on the water, bleeding asshole, pain and anxiety, a cruel torment. I'm crying out for help, can't take this anymore. Blood on the water, can't ignore. I'll seek some help, I'll find a cure. I can't live like this, that's for sure. My body may be broken now, but I'll heal, I don't know how. Blood on the water, bleeding asshole.
It's a
Wow.
good fucking tune. That's a good
Like-
fucking tune, man.
You know,
What the hell is this? Oh, it's another song.
the crazy part of this is that Hey Pie wrote lyrics slightly better than most modern pop songs.
Right? It's not bad. I did another one called The Nubian Truck Driver, but for whatever reason, it's not saved. I don't know what happened to it. See if I can find. If I search for it, will I find it? Nubian truck. Truck loving, truck heavy. No, Nubian Truck Driver's gone.
That's
Oh,
too
well.
bad.
It should be there though. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll go to our chat. It should be there.
But you can write any lyrics, right?
Yeah. Now you can tell it to write your own lyrics too. But I better stop sharing. Hold on a sec.
And it has credits. You said there's like a credit system.
Yeah, I think you start with like 50 credits.
And is it like 1 credit per track or
Probably
creative
per
endeavor?
attempt or whatever.
Okay.
Maybe it's hold on.
And then after that, you got to buy credits.
There we are. Nubian Trucker. There it is. Okay. Let's listen to this one now. This one's a country western song that I put together. The
Unless you
Nubian
had
Trucker.
AI put together.
Now, I tried to do it like it. Hey Pi, the AI, does not like the N-word. So I said, hey, can you put in the N-word? No, I won't use that in any. Okay, well, what about the word Nubian? Yeah, I can do Nubian because it's blah blah blah. It's they're a group from whatever, and I'm like, okay, write a song, write the lyrics of a song, 3 verses, 1 chorus, 3 verses with a chorus about a Nubian truck driver who has lovers in every town and has over 100 kids. And so this is what it wrote.
Rolling down the highway, the Nubian trucker rides. He's got a load to deliver and a heart that's open wide. From coast to coast, he's known far and wide for the trail of broken hearts he leaves behind. The Nubian trucker, a lover in every town, father to 100 kids, he gets around. Smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye. He's breaking hearts from sea to shining sea. He's got a girl in Memphis and another in New Orleans, a Texas rose in Dallas, and a Georgia peach in between.
It's great that it picks up on those attitudes.
Chicago to LA, he's sowing wild oats, leaving a trail of tears as he hits the road. The Nubian trucker, a lover in every town.
It's kind of a catchy tune too.
Father to 100 kids, he gets around. With a smile on his face and a twinkle in his eye, he's breaking hearts from sea to shining sea.
Like, I mean, it really just goes to show you how manufactured this industry is. Because,
right?
You know, for every band you hear, there's 100 bands that are better that never know existed.
In New Orleans, a Texas rose in Dallas, and a Georgia peach in between. From Chicago to LA, sowing wild oats, leaving a trail of tears.
So yeah, that's the Nubian trucker. Now let's play the one that Pox wants us to play. Let's see if I can find it here. He wrote one about Lucifer loving all the troons. Here we are. AI Palooza.
Why not?
So this song is called Verse 1 because if you it defaults to naming the song after the first line in your lyrics.
Oh,
so
okay.
You can change the name though, Pox. You can go in there and you can change the name. Right, here we go.
In the depths of hell, a fiery pit, Lucifer's heart beats with a love so wicked and lit. For trans individuals, his heart does sing. The love so dark, it's a demonic thing. He sees the beauty in every trash soul, claims them as his own, forever to hold.
It's got a Blink 182 kind of thing going on.
I was going to say Blink 41, Someone 82. Yeah, it just sounds like everything.
Outside death, they'll find their home. With Lucifer's love, they'll never be alone. Demons dance with wicked delight as they celebrate the trans in the sight, the beauty, strength, the demonic dream. In Lucifer's eyes, trans people are his darkest scheme. He'll guide them through the underworld's fire and lead them to his darkest desire. Lucifer claims the trans is his own, his heart belongs to the forevermore known. Outside death, they'll find their home. Lucifer's love.
Amazed he tricked Meta AI into writing it. The thing is, like, I know, man.
I'm curious if Pox tried to change out trans individuals and trans people for Troon. If Suno would actually write it for him. It might not let him because it recognizes that as an offensive term, right?
Well, you could just copy paste and plug it in yourself and see if it'll just accept it, right?
Yeah, you can copy and paste, but if you try and create a song and it detects offensive terms, it might not allow it. It might not create it for you.
But do we know that about Suno, or because
I don't know. I tried doing it. Like I tried taking the lyrics that Fox made and changing the word trans individuals for troon. I even tried spelling it TREU or TREWN, and it wouldn't let me create it. Now that I think about it, though, I think it might have not allowed me to create it because I was out of I had used up all my so-called credits for the day.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I might have been out of credits. That's what I'm thinking. I guess that's it, right?
And
It looks like it goes on for another couple minutes. Oh, I guess it extends it. Okay.
it just had a long break there. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just yeah, like and play Final Oive 7.
Oh fuck. Let me see if I can find. Where's that one?
And yeah, this is all now like unlicensed, like free licensed stuff.
Yeah, as far as I know. Like I like. Okay, there's the Blood Bowl. Where's Final Oive 7? Trying to find that. Where's the first Blood Bowl? I don't see. Where's Final Oive 7? I don't see it. One sec.
I think he sent you the link in the group chat.
I'm looking for it here.
I didn't have time to read all the lyrics, but it's a song celebrating LGBTQ culture among Jewish characters in Final Fantasy VII.
That's funny. Okay, let's share this. Can have a lot of fun with the internet. Sorry, here we go. I like the album cover too. It auto generates your album cover, right? Cloud, Barrett, and Zach.
Oh, volume.
Cloud, Barrett, and Zach, a gay Jewish love, triangle so fierce, their bond is strong, like a Torah scroll, oh so divine. Cloud's love for Zach is like a chauffeur's blast, Barrett's heart beats fast, for them both, in a gay Jewish feast. Fantasy center, a game of gay Jewish pride.
And I love that it's an 80s hair metal ballad.
Rainbow colored sit high. The Midgard's queer show to the planets. Rainbow colored yeshiva. Their love is the power that they adore. A gay Jewish mitzvah to explore. Oy vey. Gender queer to fill in, and Barrett's bisexual kippah. Cloud's lesbian talent wraps them both in a gay Jewish love so strong. Their love is pure like a $50 candle's flame. A gay Jewish love triangle, that's the most gay Jewish thing in all of existence. Hallelujah, Final Fantasy sector, a game of gay Jewish pride. When love is love and their hearts are on fire, with rainbow colored sit high. From Midgard's queer show to the planets, rainbow colored yeshiva. Their love is the power that they adore. A gay Jewish mitzvah to explore. Oy vey.
What are you doing now?
I'm gonna try and write a new song.
What's up?
I'm gonna try and write a new song. I'm gonna write a song about Nazi robots attacking Australia.
Why?
Why not? Rudolph, the Robot Master.
Did you give it a sound type?
I want to make it
Industrial.
German industrial. Industrial rock. How about that?
Sure.
It's called Robotic Dawn. It's going to give me 2 options. Excuse me. Sorry. My fucking allergies are still making me cough. I'm still short of breath. It's brutal.
Yeah, I think I'm becoming immune to the reactant.
All right, let's try this. Oh, I love that album cover.
Metallic skies break the night. Steel giants fought so tight. And just roar, echoes blast. And the beast coming fast. Down the they rise.
So far, this is the best one.
Something falls, glowing red. Us cries out in dread. Nazi robots on the prowl. Thunder echoes, hear the howl. Land of wonder under siege. Bravery is our only creed.
And there's a second iteration of this as well.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll just. It'll be the same lyrics, but it'll be a slightly different tune.
Yeah.
Protecting this secret land. Hope is more than just a word. Stronger now as voices heard. Machines may crush, but we believe. Power and unity we will achieve. Nazi robots on the prowl. Thunder echoes in the howl.
Well, let's hear the other one.
Under siege.
All right. I like the drum beat to this one.
Yep.
Skies break the night. Steel giants march so tight. Engines roar, echoes blast. And the beast going fast.
I like this one better, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Down on the vein arise. Innocent sweet starry eyes. Circuit boards glowing red. Us cries out in dread. Nazi robots on the prowl. Thunder echoes in the howl. Land of wonder.
More metal, Kurt Bragg.
Bravery's our only creed.
It's good because it's only a couple minutes. This song. It's nice. Actually, it's just about a minute.
I think it's still generating it. That's why.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Down under the they arise, innocent sweet dark eyes. Down under the they arise, innocent sweet dark eyes. Down under they arise.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good little.
Bridge, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, beaches turn to ash, cities crumble in a flash. Mighty warriors take the stand, protecting the sacred land. Cliffs and beaches turn to ash, cities crumble in a flash. Mighty warriors take the stand, protecting the sacred land. Cliffs and beaches turn to ash.
Okay, so it's repeating the verse.
Mighty warriors take the stand, protecting the sacred land. Cliffs and beaches. Twists and beaches. Twists and beaches turn to ash. Cities crumble in a flash. Mighty warriors take their stand, protecting the sacred land. Hope is more than just a word. Stronger now as voices are.
Yeah, I'm more pleased with this one.
But we believe power and unity we will achieve. We will achieve. Nazi robots on the prowl, thunder echoes hear the howl, land of wonder and the siege, bravery's our only creed.
Yeah, I might mess with this in the future.
Yeah, not bad, eh? And it finishes a little. That's how it ends. 2 minutes 50 seconds that iteration.
Good flourish.
Not
Good
bad.
flourish at the end.
Not
yeah.
bad. Good times.
So, are you all stocked up, Craig?
Oh, is the strike happening? At least they waited till after Canada Day. Good on them.
Yeah.
My buddy brought me a nice bottle of Bacardi Dark. It's like a fancy bottle of Bacardi. Let me see if I go get it. I'm not a big dark rum guy, but I'm not going to turn down free rum. Bacardi is my my bottle of choice too. You know.
Not Lambs.
No, Lambs is gin, isn't it?
No. Well, maybe they
Not
make
Lamb.
a gin, but Lamb's rum. Yeah.
No, I like Bacardi. I like Bacardi, just plain old Bacardi white though. Yeah, this is called. Here it is, right here.
Yeah.
Bacardi.
Was that 8 years aged? Holy shit.
Yeah, aged 8 years.
That stuff's darker than my fucking wild turkey.
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Well, mind you, my lighting in here is not that great, but no, I like Bacardi. It's got a fucking cork stopper and everything, so I might bring this to the cottage. We're going. By the way, there won't be any ammunition next week because I'll be in. I'll be down on Lake Erie. We got ourselves a cottage that we're renting with a bunch of friends for 5 days.
Very nice.
And it happens over the course of the weekend, and it's my birthday weekend too. Saturday's my birthday.
Oh,
It's coming up. I'll be 54 years old. Excuse me.
I really didn't think you were that much older than me.
Oh yeah, I'm an old man. That's okay. I just act like a kid.
These LCBO on strike. Apparently, we changed some striking laws in Canada just like a month ago, and then the next thing you know, WestJet strikes, stranding like 49,000 people.
Brutal.
LCBO strikes. When for those who don't know, if you're watching from America, we have a Liquor Control Board of Ontario.
That's the only place you can buy hard liquor.
Yeah, the
Canada.
government
Or Ontario.
monopoly, and what do? Is go on fucking strike. Now, I've worked for the LCBO. I know what it's like. You don't need more fucking money. You already have the monopoly on liquor. Why are you like bitching about job security? Are you out? Are you fucking retarded?
Well, I think probably because they're thinking, as we played around with AI for the first 25 minutes of the stream, AI is going to eventually replace them. They're going to come to a point where basically you'll go in, you'll pick the booze up off the shelf, you'll take it to the counter, it'll ask for your ID, the system will ask for your ID, and it will lock your booze into a cabinet until you show your ID and pay for it, and then it'll release it.
I mean, look, everywhere that you work, usually, especially if it's like labor and it's shipping and you got to move products to customers.
Yeah.
You have a daily target,
Mhm.
right? We have to move this many units or we failed. At LCBO, there's no such thing.
No.
At the end of the shift, they'll tell you how many you did. We did this many. Well, what was the target? Well, there really isn't one.
Yeah.
What's that? It didn't
Who are
get
you
to the
competing
customer
against?
who ordered. Customer paid for it. It didn't get to them. Well, too bad for you. We have the monopoly. What are you going to
Yeah.
do? Go somewhere
Yeah.
else?
Exactly. Like they don't have to worry. We didn't make our target. That means that the store in fucking Oakville is going to get more sales this today than the store in Burlington. Doesn't matter. It's the same fucking Crown Corporation. They're all making the money. It doesn't matter. It's like if there was one video store. Like I worked for Rogers when I was growing up, when I was in high school and college. Actually, college, I guess. And we had Rogers, Blockbuster, Jumbo Video, all the different video stores. If there was one video retailer, then you wouldn't have to worry about keeping your customer because they're the only one place you can rent a fucking video. So yeah.
But and the strike is 2 weeks. It's 14 days. So even if they come to an agreement 2 days after the strike starts, they're still going to sit out for 12 more days.
Not only that, but isn't a strike supposed to be like we're not coming back until we get what we want? So like, so 14 days. Okay, so basically what they want is a 14-day holiday in the middle of fucking summer. That's what they want.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
And they got it. They got it by simply saying we're striking.
Yeah. Right, because I'm not even sure what the new rules are and why everyone suddenly decided to take advantage of it and strike immediately. But
that's why unions are the last vestige of communism that we need to wipe out. I don't agree with the notion of unions. The idea, workers should be able to get together and collectively bargain with their employers. No, because you don't enter into a contract as a group. When you get hired as an individual, right? As an individual, you negotiate what kind of salary you're going to get paid, the type of work you're going to do. You know what you're signing up for. The employer knows what they're going to pay you. All that's fine. Now, all of a sudden, if unions weren't a thing and a bunch of workers at a particular, factory or whatever, all decided they were going to go into the boss's office and threaten him to give them more money, that would be considered a crime. But you put it into the form of a union, and all of a sudden, that's just workers exercising their rights. No, it's extortion, is what it is.
And part of the real problem is that Ontario, in particular, I can't speak for anywhere else. Ontario has really stringent employment law, right? That is largely in favor of the employee.
Yeah.
To the point where I'm reading the union contract and talking to the 19-year union man, and I'm like, the union fucked you. You pay them to get a worse deal than Ontario law provides you with. You've actually traded away your legal rights for nothing.
Yeah.
You've traded away your legal rights so somebody else who's brand new gets a guaranteed starting pay, and the worst people on the job that you complain about can't be fucking removed. That's what
it's stupid,
right? And now you have two bosses. You work for two people, but you got to pay to work for the union.
Right.
It's fucking it's mind-boggling because people don't know what Ontario law is.
It's bad enough that the government deducts a huge chunk of your money every 2 weeks. Now you've got this other private enterprise that is also deducting money and saying they're doing it. Like, the government fucks you because they steal most of your money and you don't get anything in return. Now you've got a separate enterprise that fucks you because they take a hunk of your money and you don't get anything in return. My wife works at a company that operates under a union. Now, she is in a role that is not unionized. However, she gets paid a salary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she gets paid quite generously for the work she does. But so what the union negotiated years ago was a 9-day cycle. So every other Friday, everyone gets that Friday off, and it alternates. So you might have this Friday off, someone else might have the next Friday off.
Right, like half and half. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But everybody, every union employee gets every other Friday off. Right? But so does management. Because we're not going to give it to the union employees and not give it to the people who are non-union. That's not fair.
As long as they're not getting paid for it, I actually don't mind that. Stuff like that is fine, but you don't need a union to accomplish it, right?
No. Well, I mean, the union is the one who negotiated, but the union is the one who decided to do it. So, like, if the union is the one who decided to do it, then, you know, that's fine. But everybody, every union employee gets every other Friday off, right?
As long as they're not getting paid for it, that's I don't mind that. Stuff like that is fine, but you don't need a union to accomplish it, right?
Like, that's great. You think you're getting one up on the bosses. The boss is like, fuck yeah, I'll take every other Friday off too. You know what I mean? Like, they don't fucking care. Like, sure, I'm getting paid a salary. So if I work, was it 52 weeks a year, 5 days so figure you get roughly 2 weeks off. 50 times 5 is what, 250? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now subtract 1 from half of that.
So
So
25 days, so 225.
yeah. So you're getting paid for a 250-day work week, but you're only working 225 days. You're getting an extra 2 weeks off every year. More than 2 weeks off. Almost 3 weeks off. About 3 weeks off. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems stupid. It seems stupid that you would as a union employee would be like, this is a great deal. We're getting one over. Well, you're not.
What
You're
this
not,
night?
because everybody's getting it now. So like, you're not being treated special. You're being treated. You just made things nice for everyone. What I guess if you're a union, if you're pro-union, you might think, well, that's great. We did something positive for the entire company. Maybe. I don't know.
There is a huge union issue, like where I'll circle back to that because before I forget, I wanted to point out that this guy that was union man for 19 years, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the contract, and for terminations, right? If the whole building shuts down and everybody gets laid off, 19 years he's worked there, he gets 19 weeks pay, severance. 1 week here.
Yeah.
I showed him the legals under Ontario law that if you work
Yeah.
somewhere 19 years and they just shut down, you owe him like 16 months pay.
Yeah.
Right, more than a year, and that's averaged out, including all of your overtime and bonuses.
Right.
Right, and like, why would you trade that away? The real problem with the union is that it pits the employee against the employer.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and eventually that becomes reciprocated. So the employer resents their employee, and the employee thinks that they're separate from the company, right? Like talking about the company as if I don't work for them. It's like you rely on each other. This is supposed to be symbiotic, not antagonistic.
Right.
And you're ruining it for, like, as an employee, I love the freedom to make my own job because I can identify holes and say, I can specialize in this so you don't have to take hands from anywhere else.
Right.
And I'm good enough to do it. Where in a union, you can't do it.
Go ahead.
No, just in the union.
The reason it's antagonistic is because it's predicated on Marxist theory that people who own the shop or own the factory are exploiting the people who are working in the factory, and therefore something must be done about it. It's almost like the free market West sort of capitulated a little bit to the communists and said, okay, you know what, in order to sort of stave off full-on Marxist takeover, we're going to give you guys a little bit of a taste of it, and it'll make you feel good about yourselves. But yeah,
I understand there were points in history, right? Like in the West, like in the US and maybe probably in Canada, that there was, yes, some very nasty monopolies.
Sure.
That had the power to be like, look, you work for me or you don't work. Because that's all there is in this area, right?
Like mining towns, right? So like in West Virginia, there was one mine owner and everybody in that town worked for the mine. And if you didn't work for the mine, you worked for one of the ancillary businesses that were also owned by the mining company. Right?
I owe my soul to the company store.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So like, but that's where the Ontario law, which is it is a little bit overreaching at times. It's really fucking crazy. But there should be laws that handle something like that. Like, and the union itself is sort of at this point, especially in Ontario, just a relic, right? The problem with unions is they take money from the employees and tells them
they are for them.
They're for them, when in reality all they do is give liberal communist political candidates money.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Well, that's why they're like the Democrats, speaking of U.S. politics, were always middle class, or not middle class, working class, right? The labor class. They had all the unions.
Yeah.
They don't anymore because they're clearly not the party of the working class anymore. NDP used to be all about trade unions, in particular public sector unions. Now they're not. Now they're full on, woke apparatchiks. I've been using that word an awful lot
Yeah.
lately.
It's a good word.
I like it, but yeah, no, the notion of the union, the issue I have with unions in particular, like LCBO. LCBO is a crown corporation, so ostensibly the people who work for the LCBO, they're a public sector union, right? Because I can't buy my alcohol anywhere else. I fall prey to the whims of this public sector union. I have an issue with public sector unions because they generally operate in areas that the government has a monopoly on. See, if there were two car companies, right, and one of them built cars and used union labor, and one of them didn't, I could choose to buy the car from the one who doesn't. But in the case of in public sector unions,
Yeah.
I don't have the choice, right? My tax dollars go to pay these people to piss and moan about never having it so good. You know what I mean? So
at the warehouse, the LCBO warehouse where I work, the guy with the highest seniority would walk in for his shift, grab the brand newest, fanciest machine. Even if somebody else was using it, he'd just walk out in front of them. They'd screech to a halt, nearly drop the skid, and he'd be like, "You're on my machine." And they'd have to relinquish it to him. He would then take it and drive it to the corner of the warehouse, plug his phone into it, and watch Netflix for 7 hours.
wow.
This guy's making $37 an hour. And anytime overtime is necessary, he gets first dibs. And he takes it and does the exact same thing for the overtime. So
Yeah, that's brutal.
there are times where that guy's getting paid $90+ an hour to watch fucking Netflix.
Insane. And there's not even anything good on Netflix, so fuck that guy.
Right. And the other side is, as the employer, right? You can't reward your hard workers.
No.
Right? You can't look at your new young guy and say, "Great job for, beating your targets. I'm going to give you a little something extra to keep you motivated," because the union won't fucking let you.
What you do is you say, "You know what? I like you. You're a go-getter. Why don't you come work in management? You get paid more and you'll have more freedom and you won't have to pay union dues because you're no longer a union employee."
Here's the problem. This kid, for all he's great at, is not too bright. But he knows the work and he busts his ass to do it. And you can't, he knows that, you know that. I'm not going to be management, sir. I just want to schlep boxes. I just like digging holes, right? Like,
Yeah. World
remember
needs
that?
ditch diggers too.
But to the point, Craig, this literally happened. I know management tried to rig the raffle to get the $500 bike to this guy and the $1,000 barbecue to that guy to bonus them. And that 19-year union guy, who's the union rep, stepped in and said, "I have to make sure this is all kosher, that you're not, because if you're giving stuff away, it has to go to the people with the highest seniority first." Right?
Yeah. But
And
it's
so
supposed
he
to be a raffle.
actually he ruined their attempt to bonus their people. Yeah.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal. You know what? I would have just done it off the books. If it was me, I would have just done it off the books. I would
Like
have just
sneak
said,
out
"Hey,
the
man,
back and put it in their
yeah,
car.
just, you know what? Just call the guy up. Say, hey, can you come by my place this weekend? I have something I need to ask you about. I know you're into fucking off-road bikes or whatever. I want you to look at mine and let me know what you think of it. And then have him come in to your garage that day, like your place at home, and say, yeah, you know what? Here, take this. I decided I don't want it. It's yours."
Yeah. But even like that would cause controversy in the union.
Well, because
Like,
it would be found out. It would be found out.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I had another thought.
Nano
Oh,
Reaper
okay.
says, "Fuck unions and commie reps." Yeah, well, this is
Yeah.
it. This is what I'm saying. Unions are a fucking a relic of Marxist ideology, and they really have no place in a free market economy. If I had a company and I heard rumblings that people want in my company, the workers, the workaday people, were thinking of forming a union or joining a union, I just close up shop. Let them all
Yeah,
go.
because you
Let
can't
them all go.
even fire people, eh?
No,
If
I
they
close.
start
Look,
talking about unionizing,
yep. Sorry, we're
you
laying you off. We're closing up shop, and then uh, 3 months later, open up in a different name, and I'll run all my fucking business for those 3 months. By my own hand and my fucking family and whoever. I'll do it under the fucking table. I'll do it out of our fucking garage, and then 3 months later, open up under a different name and hire new people. But
and I'd had a thought and I keep losing it. Oh,
bring back the Pinkertons to break the unions. He
the
says,
big thing that the LCBO, right? They're talking about job security because now more liquors and well, coolers and fucking beer and wine you can buy at the grocery store, and they want to expand now to gas stations. There's a couple other
Mhm.
places, like there's the Wine Rack, and
"Yeah,
there's some I can't remember what they're called, but basically outlets for tiny
yeah,
towns that don't have an LCBO, right?
yeah, yeah,
But this is the thing that people don't understand. There's no such thing as job security. Job security is something you create every day by doing your fucking job well, right? As long as you're
yep,
serving people to a degree that they like it and come back, you've created job security. You can't just like screech that you want it and someone's going to give it to you. It doesn't
right,
work like that. And like and even this working hard every day to get it done doesn't guarantee your job security. The
right,
company could go under,
right."
and it's more likely to go under when the employees are fighting it.
Well, what you should be doing is looking for employment security by making sure that you're up to date on your skills. You have a well-rounded education. You've got a lot of experience so if the company does close down or something happens and you get let go, you can just walk to it through the door of another business and say, "I'm here to work. Here's what I can do." That's employment security, and like you said, that's something you create for yourself. It's not something that you gets gifted upon you by your employer. The notion that the employer owes you something beyond what is agreed upon when you sign to join
Yeah,
the organization, it just boggles my mind. And it comes down to the entitlement of thought of ugly, stupid people who can't do anything on their own vis-a-vis communists. What's his name? Was it Jack Posobiec? Yeah, Jack Posobiec was on Timcast the other day, and he was talking about the definition of a communist: uh, an ugly person who can't do anything but destroy the work of competent people.
hey man, communism is what happens when ugly, stupid, and weak people outnumber the strong, smart, and beautiful, and then they make it illegal to be competent, and then start
Yeah,
robbing and murdering everyone who's better than them.
that's it.
Right? 12 mangy dogs can kill a lion, and there aren't enough lions.
Yep. I'm gonna go feed my cat. Let my dogs out for a pee pee.
All right. I'll see what I can do. Cause yeah, and Nano, you're saying yeah, job security is working hard and being needed by the boss to run the company. And this is being needed, right? Or being valuable is actually the root of what we call capitalism. People always mistake capitalism for corporatism and then accidentally support corporatism while decrying capitalism. Uh, the root of capitalism is service, right? It's doing something for others. People don't understand this because there's a profit motive involved, sure, but you can only be profitable if you're providing a good or a service that people want. You have to identify the need or desire in the market and then work your ass off to fill it. And you have to work your ass off because other people are going to see the need or desire in the market and also try to fill it. So, whoever does the better job of serving the people around them will become more profitable. That's and then the union turns around and goes, "Well, I don't actually care about doing a good job or serving people. I'm just about you can't make that kind of money. You got to pay us more without having to do more, without having to be more successful." Yeah, and that's the other problem. Like Marxists, commie, maybe sometimes there is a reason for people to band together against exploitative forces, but just being a job is not necessarily exploitative. But the unions themselves, the organization of the union, not the labor employees who are union members who pay dues, but the bureaucracy is so bloated and makes so much money. Like and this is the best part, is the bureaucracy of the union aren't union members. They're salaried management in a company.
Unions are responsible for making wagon wheels so small. They used to be fucking as big as my hand when I was a kid, and now they're these tiny little things.
No,
And
I
my
thought that
hands
too.
haven't fucking grown that much since I was a kid. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what I found at the Giant Tiger? Palamines. It's a peanut fudge chocolate bar. Canadian made, invented in Canada. I'm pretty sure it predates the Reese peanut butter cup. It's over 100 years old. I haven't seen one since I was a kid. Yeah, out west. And they're fucking amazing. I can't believe they're back. No. Don't do it. The wagon wheel? What's wrong with the wagon wheel? Come on, man.
Pox doesn't like watching people eat on stream. That's why I
Oh.
turned my mic off.
It's
He doesn't want to hear me eat.
impromptu mukbang with a fucking wagon wheel. But yeah, fucking unions,
I know.
and
When I was a
especially
kid, wagon wheels used to be this big. They used to be like the size of a McDonald's hamburger. They're fucking huge.
I think they were bigger, but there's also that thing of yes, you grew, and they're like
Yeah, but not that much.
so. I remember a toy called a glowworm. Do you remember the glowworm?
Yep.
When I saw one in adulthood for the first time in 20 years, I looked at this tiny little thing that was barely longer than my hand, and I was
Yeah.
like, they
These
made
used to be
them
bigger.
a lot smaller than these. They're
Yeah.
like, no,
They
that's
were like-
always the size. That's the one.
Right.
That one is.
But little
25 years
girls
old in the 80s.
Them like they were a baby because they
But
were like the size of a
But
baby.
I was a kid, yeah, and it felt like it was the length of my body because I was that
Yeah.
small. So like it just wild how we think of this stuff.
The only person I'll suffer through eating on stream is my lord King Cobra JFS. That guy's
Lord?
a fucking mess, man. I was thinking maybe I would become a lol cow, like I'd be an intentional lol cow. I was thinking maybe Canada Man could be a lol cow.
I don't even know. Don't sully Canada, man. No. Canada Man's cool. It's the hero we deserve.
The only thing that makes Canada Man cool is the black cowl. The black cowl and cape are what make him cool. Because otherwise he's just a patriotic superhero. But the fact that he's got kind of a Batman look going on,
Yeah, a little bit.
really helps him,
Yeah.
So
What else we got? We have topics. I actually have topics. Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go back to playing some Townscaper.
The problem with the Hawk Twa girl is she's all hawk, no twa.
How so?
Oh, do you not know about Hawk Twa?
Yeah, she's trying to make herself a career out of being the Hawk Twa girl.
Yeah, but she's all hawk and no twa. That's that's a big
Yeah, I
problem.
mean, it was a funny little bit that she did on screen, but it's not funny enough to make a fucking career out of it. I'm thinking like, remember that fucking Simpsons episode where Bart got famous for being
I
on like
didn't do it.
I didn't do it. That's Hawk Twa girl. I didn't do it. Hawk Twa. Hawk Tua.
Well,
I mean,
not
she's
like
cute. I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of cute.
no, but I mean, I've seen some twa in my life, and she just doesn't have it.
You see some Twa in your life? What's Twa?
Do you understand what Hawk Twa is?
Yeah, it's where you she's in her reference. It's when you hawk on the guy's cock and then you fucking blow him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what's
and
the
she's
Twa part
she's
of it though?
all and no twa.
Oh, so her spit game is off. Is that it?
Yeah, it's just a
I hear
sound
ya.
effect to her.
Yeah, that's true. There's all these rumors coming out about her though. Like, oh, she was a teacher, and she lost her job and all like none of it's true. It's all this stuff. Her dad's a preacher and he's so disappointed with her. I'm like, none of that is fucking true. It's all horseshit. You guys are making shit up just to like make controversy. So stupid. You stupid, man.
Oh,
Fucking stupid.
I don't have a what's it called? Like a picture or a banner for it. But Chrystia Freeland was talking about the economy
Yeah.
like a fucking loser, and she framed the job market a particular way, and
Yeah.
this is just another example of you got to listen to what they say and how they say it at the same time,
Yeah.
because unemployment is rising by percentage in Canada. It's like over 6%, pushing 7% now.
Mhm.
And she came out and said, actually, there are more people employed in Canada, than there was pre-COVID. But we have some 4 to 6 million more people in the country than we did pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And people are not citizens. So she's including foreign workers.
Right.
And with 6 million more people, you had better fucking have more employed people than you did pre-COVID.
Yeah. Otherwise, what the fuck's the point of bringing them in?
But the percentage of unemployed is still rising.
Yeah.
Because it's not just foreigners and new immigrants. It's citizens of Canada, people who have been born here that are still unemployed, right? This idea that we need foreign workers to fill the shortage. There's no fucking shortages. There are no shortages of workers, not with 6.5%, 7% unemployment.
Right.
That's just wild.
I don't like Chrystia Freeland. I've decided.
Just now.
Yeah. No, I don't like her. Matter of fact, I would go so far as to say I hate her.
She displeases me greatly.
Same.
Look, Nano says there are plenty of jobs to be filled. Too bad Gen Z don't want to do any real work. Here's the problem. There's plenty of jobs to be filled. Jobs that used to be able to provide people with a real living that based on the devaluation of dollars over the past, half a decade to a decade,
Yeah.
they're looking at it and going, I could go to work for 70 hours a week at a job I'm capable of and never be able to buy a home.
Right.
So why the fuck am I bothering? And I don't think they're wrong for that. Right? Like somebody's broken the money so badly that like it's not like you just have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do 45 or 50 hours instead of 40 hours a week. It's like, no, you got to do 70 and you're still not going to do it. It's still not going to happen.
Right.
Right? Like for the vast majority of people, for the average income in Canada for a single adult is like $43,000 or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And $43,000 times two full-time working people in Toronto means you'll never buy a home. Forget a detached house. You'll never buy like a condo in Toronto on that money.
True.
Like
true.
Average condo costs well over $400,000. Average detached house costs over $1 million in Toronto now.
Yep.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
Well, that's the thing. Like the market is gonna fucking it's gonna implode before too long.
Well, that's why they're bringing in so many people, right? If you keep flooding with people, you can make it look like employment numbers are up and the competition means that there's value in all of this, but it's not. It's all fake.
Yeah.
It's all skewed. Who the fuck wants to live in a major city? I know, right? But that's the thing is outside of major cities, there's actually fewer jobs. That's just the nature of it. So that's why all the Chinese are coming. The Chinese are coming because the government sends them to take over. They see how the Muslim nations have been so successful all over Europe and in the West in general. Yeah, drill more oil. That's not wrong. Donald Trump turned the U.S. into a net energy exporter, and guess what? Everybody got richer. Right? Unemployment dropped among blacks and Latinos to the lowest it had been in the history of the country. All by just fucking putting out more energy. Oil sands, baby. See, we have some of them in Canada, and these fucking assholes just absolutely hate the West. They hate Alberta. The people in power here. It's fucking disgusting. Should we bring up reform? And
they're doing well. They're doing well against was it Nenshi in Alberta?
Oh no, sorry, UK. I was thinking about UK.
Oh, okay, cool.
Election,
Sorry, yeah.
right?
I was thinking UCP. I thought you were talking because I was watching something earlier today about UCP.
Trade Cali for Alberta. If only it was that simple. Yeah, like because it's a similar problem that we have in Canada with the Parliament, right? That reform got the third most votes in the country,
and now they're like the fifth. They're the fifth largest party or fourth largest party or something. Right
No. It's like bottom. They're absolute bottom. There's two parties with 4 seats, and they're one of them.
I thought they had 5 seats. I thought there was a recount and they got 5.
Only 4. Yeah, we're like what is it? The Lib Dem party got 3.5 million votes and has 71 seats with fewer votes. Right? And this is what happened in Canada, right? PPC got 870,000 votes, 0 seats. Yeah. The Greens had 300,000, about a third, and have 2 seats.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Parliament's stupid.
It is.
These assholes get 32% of the vote and a majority government and then claim that they have a mandate from Canadians. It's like, no, you fucking don't. 68% of people voted for literally anybody else.
Yep.
Lib Dems have strongholds. Reform doesn't, except for Claxton. Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, with that many, like, Nano knows, Pox knows. People go crazy when there's an electoral college call for candidate A, but candidate B got 51% of the popular vote, right? You have no idea how bad Parliament is.
It's true.
We have to get rid of the electoral college. This guy got 51% of the vote.
Yeah.
Invade Canada.
That's easy to do when you fucking know you're gonna win the two most populous states. All you have to do is win New York and California. You'll get 51% of the vote.
Pretty much, yeah. No, I explained this to somebody, right? I got them to agree that 60-40 is a clear majority. And then I explained to them, New York and California, 100% voter turnout. Vote for candidate A. Everybody else votes for candidate B by 60-40 with normal voter turnout. So it looks like the popular vote is 60-40 candidate A. But 48 other states voted 60-40 for the other guy. Right? How do you can't let them have it. It's insane because then I got into the specifics that California and New York would vote to remove oil and coal, and everyone in North Dakota, South Dakota, Michigan, and Wisconsin would die.
Yep, pretty much.
You can't. You don't understand why. You have no idea. Like, they're called states. You know the other word for state? Nation. Like,
that's right.
Because they have their own geographies, their own ecologies, their own economies, right? Their own topographies. Everything about them is individual and unique. And that state and the people in it get a say, right? You can't just have a few people in the corners ruling the whole of it. It doesn't.
No. It don't make no sense.
Cali and New York only make up 45% of the vote now. Only. Yeah, still with 100% voter turnout.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't say that. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't say that you only have to win California and New York to get 50% of the vote. I should say if you get those, then you're almost assured you're going to get 50% of the vote because you're going to get a couple more states. And that's all you need, really.
No, I mean, I think together they make like, is it 85? 80 or so electoral college votes, right? Out of your 270 to win or whatever. So it's a pretty good start if you can nail those two.
Right.
Right. But then there's Texas and Florida and, believe it or not, the Dakotas with 3 apiece. That makes a difference. Every little bit helps. Illinois got 19. Long story short, it's much better than fucking Parliament. Just ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Are you playing Townscaper?
I am.
Did you want to put it up?
I can if you want.
Well, hold on. You sit tight for a second. I've got one I want to share.
Okay.
Yeah, me in bed in the morning trying to summon the courage to face another day in an Orwellian clown world where my memes are fact-checked by people who believe that men can get pregnant.
It's true. That's Tom Hanks, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's crazy what we're subjected to in this declining empire that we live in. If you folks haven't seen my latest video, I uploaded a video today called
Oh, yes.
They're Gonna Kill Him. That's why I'm called tonight the Prophet of Doom. I predict that they're going to kill Joseph Biden.
But you think they're going to do it clandestine?
If he does not step down, he'll be assassinated, and it'll make it look like it was related to his advanced age. He'll have suffered a fall. He'll have an aneurysm, like his brain will just explode. They're gonna kill him because he's outlived his usefulness and he refuses to get the fuck out of the way.
See, it's not even him; it's Jill. So she'll have to go too.
Well, that's just it, right?
She'll make a stink. She'll start screeching.
She will make a stink. She'll say he was assassinated, but then the media will just play her off as being some kind of insane woman.
No, but you and I and Alex Jones and the Trump
Yeah,
people, they'll all be like, "Oh no, we know that's the case." So
Yeah.
it's better to just cut it off at the source.
Yeah, but here's the thing though: if you kill them both, then it looks like a conspiracy. If you kill the one, and when the subject matter is all he's advanced age, he's constantly falling, he's not doing too well, blah blah blah, and then he dies. But like, how do you kill her too?
Car accident.
Do you Princess Diana?
Car accident. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking kill him in a fucking tunnel somewhere. Yeah, I guess you could do that.
It's too late. They
It's
passed.
too late. They passed the Rubicon because 90% of swing states can no longer change their ballots. Yeah, but here's the thing: if he dies, then they have to put somebody else up. They're not just going to concede the election to Donald Trump. They're going to have to put somebody else up. And my prediction is it will be Kamala Harris, and she'll tap Newsom will be her running mate. That's my bet. Alex is a compulsive liar. Yeah, but he's also right about.
Is this Alex Jones? If you're talking about Alex Jones, Nano Reaper confirmed for Fed. Don't take it personally.
You dirty Fed.
Everyone I know is a Fed. They wouldn't talk to me otherwise.
I'm a Fed too.
Yeah.
Apparently. Twin seems to think I'm
a Fed. Like I've got a whole team of Feds trying to contain me.
Yeah, my prediction is they're going to kill Biden.
Did you just say they're going to kill Twin?
They're going to kill Twin. They're going to kill Biden.
Yeah, you don't need to kill me. I'm contained. But you know what? I'd take it as a badge of honor. Thanks, Feds. Can't run Newsom. Same state as Harris.
Oh, they can't do that? She can't choose someone from the same state? She's not allowed?
Or would it just look bad? I don't know. Like, Alex Jones is not a compulsive liar. I'm sorry. I got to go back to this. Yeah, really not allowed, huh?
Fucking genius.
Interesting. You know why? Because Bohemian Grove, Alex Jones is the one who gets fucking all the clout for that.
Yeah.
He was there with, is his name John Ronson or Ron Johnson? The author.
I have no idea.
He's a little like OCD, skittish, fucking nerdy glasses kid who writes books, and he was with Alex Jones. He's the camera guy in the Bohemian Grove camera captures from Alex Jones, right?
Is that right?
Yeah, and it's just wild because he's way more credible than Alex Jones in the public sphere, right? And yeah, he wrote a couple of books you might have heard of and never read, like The Psychopath Test. And
I think I've heard about it though, yeah.
And one called So You've Been Publicly Shamed. And yeah, like that one was based on that woman who was getting on a plane and said, "Oh, getting on my trip to Africa. Hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding, I'm white." And then went to sleep for 8 hours on the plane.
Oh yeah.
Woke up, her life was ruined.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And
that's a funny joke. I mean, come on, that's a funny fucking joke.
But he wrote a whole book about that, like, because that was like the beginning of
cancel culture.
Yeah, like the popularization of cancel culture. But he lied about Sandy Hook. You know what? I don't know that he did.
I don't think he lied about Sandy Hook either. I
He
know
may have been
it sounds
wrong.
ridiculous to say, but there is that footage of the father of one of the kids before he realized the cameras are rolling. He's laughing and yucking it up with somebody, and
Yeah.
then he fucking turns on the waterworks. I'm like, that looks suspicious. I'm sorry, but it looks fucking suspicious.
Yeah. You got to remember, Alex Jones is the guy who screeched, "I don't like globalists putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay." And
That's
it
right.
turns out that that's 100% true,
Right.
right? Like
It's true. That is right.
Sandy Hook and hey man, I I have seen enough to know that people are lying to me all the time. There's always lies. And you know what? Guys like Alex Jones who are just yelling off the cuff and are diving deep. Guys like Donald Trump who just say whatever's on their mind. I don't think they're lying to me. They may be wrong from time to time,
Yeah.
but I don't think they're telling lies.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm in the same boat. I think what they did to I think that they did that to Alex Jones with that like ruling and saying, "Oh, you got to pay, X millions of fucking dollars,
Billions.
billions of dollars, whatever." I think that's a travesty of justice. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, like it absolutely is insane. Like part of the problem with defamation is you have to prove that it did financial harm. There
Right.
is no universe in which average families were done financial harm by Alex Jones saying, I don't think that was real."
Yeah. And
Like,
like what's more, he did walk it back. He's like, "Yeah, okay, maybe I was wrong saying that."
that was probably the
You
problem.
know what he should have done? He should have never said he was wrong. He should have fucking doubled down on it and says, "No, that was a total fake. It was a total psyop. It didn't fucking happen." You should have just lived by it.
You gotta live it, bro. You gotta live it.
Yeah. Just
Uh,
he should not have acquiesced. He should have said, "I still believe to this day that Sandy Hook was a hoax. I don't think it actually happened. I don't think as it was described actually occurred."
I read this story from a white chick that went to India,
Hmm.
and she's in a cab with an Indian cab driver, and she says she wants to go to X region. I can't remember where. And the
Okay.
Indian cab driver says, "No, don't go there. That's a bad region. People there are dark skinned. Dark skinned means dark mind, you know." And she gets all like offended on behalf of these people, and she's saying like, "Oh yeah, like you think that if they have darker skin that you're better than them?" And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely." And she says, "Well, you're darker skin than me. Does that mean I'm better than you?" And he thinks for a second and goes, "Yeah." And then starts explaining everything that's good about her culture and bad about his. And it's like, holy shit, this guy lives it. You gotta live it.
That's funny. Ugh, that's pretty funny.
Are you saying I'm better than you? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Your
Yeah.
culture's like fucking 5 times better than mine. That's fucking hilarious.
I, I think we may have lost Nano. Uh,
He's mad at us now because we're
I don't
talking
know.
shit.
Well, I mean, he's a Fed, so he'll be back.
Ah, that's funny.
Can't leave me unattended,
That's right.
right? Yeah. That's why I have you and Pox. The CMAC honeypot didn't work, so
Yeah, she bailed. She realized she wasn't gonna get into your pants.
she wasn't gonna MK Ultra me.
Yeah.
So, our
So,
former defense minister,
oh yes.
Harjeet
Now,
Sajjan,
it was now. What party is he with?
libs.
Oh, he's a liberal.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you know about this, yeah?
Yeah, I do. I read.
Sent Canadian special forces to pull out Afghan Sikhs and not Canadian citizens.
That's right.
All while receiving money in donations from Sikhs here at home.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
No, of course not. Yeah, everything's gone wrong. Biden fucked it all up, and our Canadian guys are being fucking left behind. You know what? No. Direct the special forces to save fucking Afghan Sikhs. You know, I get it when, like, soldiers that have been working with the same translators in Afghanistan for 10 years or more, like, we got to help get this guy and his family out. But to direct our soldiers to just go help Sikhs instead of
fucked up.
helping Canadians, like, our army doesn't even take care of its own under the direction of this guy.
Yeah. Well, that's just it.
Nonsense.
They don't have any allegiance to us.
Apparently not. Let me check my notes. I've got notes. Oh, of course, they're coming for our children. NDP Parliament member Randall Garrison says there's no such thing as parental rights in Canada.
Oh yeah, he said that a while back, but I remember that. Yeah, I'm like, excuse me? Children have rights, parents don't have rights, is what he said.
Parents have responsibilities, and the
Yeah.
responsibilities are whatever we say they are.
Yeah.
That's fucking wild. Amazing. And, well, what has the government said that those responsibilities are? To, hormonally growth stunt, chemically castrate, and surgically mutilate children who are too stupid to know they're a boy or a girl.
Pretty much.
That's your responsibility as a parent.
Yep.
Yeah, share us your screen. Let's check
Maybe
out your
I'll
townscaper.
Excuse me. One sec.
And you got to remember this. I can't remember the specific code in the Canada Criminal Code, but it received unanimous assent. That means all Conservative Party members voted to define
Excuse me.
What's the conversion therapy?
Oh yes.
So basically, they've criminalized any parent who says to their child, "No, I don't think you're actually trans."
Yep.
That is now a criminal offense in Canada, and the Conservatives voted for it. The only party to ever speak out against that is the PP fucking seats.
Yep.
Just
lets you know where we are. Canada is not a serious country, as they say.
no. The worst part is we used to be. We really did. We had, if not some sort of proper big old influence on the world stage, we were well respected.
Mm-hmm.
After World War I, especially, right? Like,
Canadians used to be like fucking badasses in World War One.
yes,
We were the ones who caused the term stormtrooper to become added to the lexicon.
that's correct.
Canadians fucking tortured prisoners in World War One. They used fucking chemical weapons in World War One. They were like brutal.
There was a place called Passchendaele. Look into it.
Yeah.
Nobody could take that hill. Something like 100,000 lives were lost when the Canadians, biting their fucking shields and stomping their heels into the mud, were like, "Let us have a go." And over a period of about 3 or 4 weeks, pouring rain the whole time, these motherfuckers got up that goddamn hill.
Yep.
And they took it. And it's because they were, knee deep in the mud and constantly moving forward and up in the rain for a month. That they were called stormtroopers.
Yeah, the Germans were like, "What the fuck, man? These guys are nuts." All right, so here's my town. I put a bunch of little like single cottages in rows. They kind of looks like, row houses, as you see. Just
Pretty
different
cute.
colors, so that they differentiate as different buildings.
Jelly Bean Row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of white tower type domiciles here. Whoops. I just deleted something. What did I delete? No. There we go. I wanna build
This
up.
game really is cozy.
It's fucking cozy as all shit.
But too freeform. If there was some way to like turn on a challenge or a goal, that'd be nice.
I wish it would, like, even if it just said, like, for instance, it gave you stats, like, your town has attracted, 800 birds, or, or time of day would be nice too. So when nighttime came,
Oh, lights come on.
lights would come on. It looks a little bit different, and I also think it would be really beneficial if there was people wandering around instead of just birds.
Yeah, like this is a game that has so much potential, and I don't think they're ever gonna. And
Sorry.
maybe they're smart to do it. They don't want to overcomplicate it. They made a little thing exactly what they wanted.
Yep.
And yeah, let somebody else make a game with people walking around,
Yeah.
They're probably not wrong. But hey, you want more, there's always Caesar.
There you go.
Play Pal World. I should, yeah. I might have a dedicated server soon. Like Pox might have a dedicated server. Because he gave it to me. I took it and then I still haven't played it. You can refuse a gift and they'll get their money back.
Was that right?
Yeah, I took it and still haven't played it. So I've basically wasted his money at this point.
Aw, poor Fox.
It's okay. I gave him fights in tight spaces. So.
All right. I've done something wrong here. I don't like this.
Porpoise is setting it up. He's going to chip in when he has the extra cash. All right. And what is this big purple building here?
I don't know. Just a big fucking apartment block.
Tenement block?
It's like an apartment block or something.
Okay. It's not your government building?
No, I haven't made a government building. I probably should, though. Right?
No.
No, you're right.
Free peoples of Townscape.
That's right. This is a totally libertarian utopia here. Everybody here.
Paradise, yeah.
And cat paradise. That's right.
See,
build the type of house you want to build.
Nano Reaper called us dumbasses, but you know who's dumbasses? Fucking ANCAPs.
Why did Nano Reaper call us dumbasses? Because we were praising what's his name? Alex Jones?
Not praising, but yeah.
Or not necessarily praising, but basically giving him air, saying that he's
defending him because I don't think that he was wrong, and I don't think he was deserved to be fucking prosecuted or sued in any way. Like
me too.
All of it doesn't make any sense. It's just an attempt to fucking silence him. You know why? He was right about the frogs. He was right about the gay frogs. It wasn't until after gay frogs that somebody decided.
Well, not only that, he was also a big Trump supporter, right? And you can't be supporting Trump.
No, but he was supporting Trump the whole time. It was the gay frogs that led to this.
You think?
100%. When you shout something like, globalists putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay, and you're right, and people go out to disprove you and find out that actually this is all true,
Yeah.
you have to be stopped. But ANCAPs are just fucking, they're wrong. I don't want to be cruel and say they're fucking retarded. Wait. Oh,
No, I wanted the green. I wanted the green
okay.
green space in the middle.
I did like that dual puddle thing you had going on. That's why. But
Oh no, I didn't want that.
ANCAPs. You know what wrong, Craig?
What?
The same reason the anti-2A people are wrong.
Yeah.
Guns exist. Bad people can get guns.
It's true.
Good people need guns.
To protect themselves from the bad people who have
Government exists. Bad people will get government. Good people need government to defend themselves against bad people with government.
Agreed.
ANCAPs fall prey to roving bandits because the roving bandits, believe it or not, have a government. And that government is authoritarian and violent and murderous, like all authoritarian governments. But that means everyone who does not have some sort of organized institution is prey to that organization, no matter how small or disorganized an organization.
It's true. What are you laughing at?
MCB. Oh my God. Listen here, you little live streamer. I don't want to have to wake up at 4 a.m. Where the hell are you? Are you in Australia? What is this nonsense? Mass creation broadcast. I haven't seen this dude in a while.
I don't know who this dude is.
Yeah, we were Discord pals. I don't do the Discord so much anymore, and he was doing his own YouTube thing, and in Europe, yeah. But I've not been super involved. But good to see you. Thanks for coming. This has literally been one of the worst streams ever.
What are you talking about? I'm having a great time.
We maxed out at like 5 viewers tonight.
Yeah, it's okay. I think the AI stuff was great.
It was fun, but you dumb feds have like pocketed us too deep in the internet that we don't even get viewers. Only the most hardcore of the most hardcore come out at 4 a.m. from Europe just to watch me be ridiculous drunk and to watch you build fucking towns. Is there anything else that I haven't covered? Oh, so those fucking Syrian migrants that just fucking boot fucked a couple of Halifax lesbians?
Yeah, I heard about that. That's fucking brutal, man.
Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares.
No. Why would they?
You know why? Because if you care, you're Islamophobic.
That's right.
The problem with this is a phobia is an irrational fear.
There's nothing irrational about being afraid of
Islam.
Of Syrian immigrants. That's right.
Well, Islam in general, right?
Islam in general, yeah.
What people don't get, what they don't know, right? You see these assholes with their stupid fucking coexist bumper stickers and shit.
Yeah.
Islam is a political ideology before it's
It has no interest in coexisting with anybody.
no, not at all. Because it's an authoritarian ideology. So, like all authoritarian ideologies, it's violent and murderous. That's how authoritarianism occurs, is at the end of a lance, right? At the end of a barrel.
Oh, cool.
Well, you live stream twice per month. That's how you end up with 5 viewers. We live stream once a week. Follow Craig if you're not following him now. The
Yeah,
link
we
in the
live stream
description.
on my channel one week and then his channel the next.
All
But
right.
you know what? Greg
Weekly
Wycliffe made a
code.
good point. He's like, you should probably do it like consistently. Yeah, you're probably right.
We do.
No, but I
We've
mean,
been
like,
very
I
consistent.
should be Friday, you should be Saturday, or vice versa. I think
Yikes.
that's what I mean.
And then when do I go to the strip club? Come on.
Good point.
And MCB is working on a series of videos.
Cool.
Now, getting back to Islam, what makes Islam more dangerous than other authoritarian ideologies is that the adherents of this ideology believe this ideology is the final and immutable word of God.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah, just wildly dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And some people will try to draw a distinction, say, oh, but you're talking about
Sunnis are different from Shias, and
sure, or Islamist extremists and regular peace-loving Muslims. Okay, but that's like drawing the distinction between American military combat personnel and regular peace-loving Americans. When the war comes, the battle lines are already drawn.
mm-hmm.
And this is well documented in Pew polls of Muslims in London, England, that high 80% support the concept of Sharia law, not for their communities or
for all of England.
for all of England, right? Oh, the expulsion of Jews for all of England. Yeah, they support that. You know, they're not even shy about it because they have so many numbers in London. And yeah, we've seen it here in Canada, you know, that call to prayer and just walking out in the street and blocking off whole streets to do their prayers. It's not a protest that demands something. It's a demonstration of you've been conquered without a fight.
That's right. They're saying, check it out. These are our fucking streets now.
Yeah. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Allah's streets.
There you go.
That is a wild building. I love it.
The big spooky yellow
Yeah.
one.
It's like your multi-marina.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can build Escher-esque type monstrosities in this game.
true. I actually don't like that. I was hoping to get, I think,
It's a little out of character compared to the rest of your town. But,
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna delete a lot of this stuff here.
oh
There's a
yeah,
way to get it so that the overhang over the water will put a crane uh from the underside. And I don't know what the requirement is.
it's got
It
to be
might
the
be a s-
shape of the tile, right?
I think it might be a single, it has to be a single space gap.
Islam literally claims to support things about Christianity that would make Islam false. Yeah, all of Islam is false and easily disprovable. That's why they decry the concept of education. Oh, I love that this is a stream about gaming, which you actually started the game. No, see, I didn't even do it. Craig is playing.
That's right, it's me. I'm the one
Somebody else
playing.
is playing the game for me. That's how casual this gaming stream is. Yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
supposed to be.
wonderful. Oh no, leave it open.
No, hold on.
I love that. I loved it open.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go with red, I think.
Guard houses? Oh, very cool.
I think if I do, whoops.
Two buttons in this game. Adding some. Oh, you fancy, huh?
I think, whoops. Okay, so we've got clotheslines. I think if I go one higher, it'll make it a crane. Maybe not. Yeah, let's do that. That's how you get into the what do you call it? The waterways of this little town. What do we call this town? I don't know. Oops. What's this town called, Twin?
I'm thinking. I'm usually pretty good at naming stuff. I've got good names. Oh shit! You put the pressure on me. Drew a blank. What
Oh,
the?
good.
I love that little building.
The little tower.
Yeah, that stupid little like mushroom penis.
Little minaret. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little boots on the front step. It's a cute little town. I'd live here. Oh, look, we got some butterflies in our back garden here. The big yellow tower set up.
Westlake.
Oops.
You don't like that? Okay.
No, Westlake's great. I think it's a good name.
Eastlake.
Eastlake. No, I like Westlake. It's good. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's okay. I like this little collection of cottages where they're all different colored.
You know, there's a place in Newfoundland facing the ocean where
Yep.
every house is a different bright color and they're all lined up like
Peggy's
that.
Cove.
Jelly
Peggy's
bean
Cove
row.
in Peggy's Cove in Nova Scotia is like that
Yeah.
too. Whoops. That cottage there.
You know, keep it simple. Westlake.
Westlake. I like it.
Doesn't have to be too dramatic or
I don't like this green lone tower out here on the edge, though. Oops.
you could use this to build maps for
For
Elf
like
Camino D&D.
RPG games. Yeah, you could.
We probably should.
I'm thinking Elf Camino is going to be a lot of theater of the mind as opposed to like, you know, miniatures and drawing maps and stuff.
When are we Elf Caminoing again? Asked Pox.
We need to be doing it soon. I've been working on the
Because
rules.
his friend is
Is she on board? Lacey or whatever her name is?
I thought you guys had been working with her behind the scenes for a while now.
Well, we did talk about it, but and I gave her like how to create a character kind of stuff and the rules for elves, like what bonuses they get and that kind of stuff. But I don't know if how much she did. So
Southlake. Straight up, MCB has just beat me. I was like, Westlake. Eastlake? Southlake actually might be better. I don't know why, but I really like it.
South Lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I like it too. I like, you know what else I like? I like these little like oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I like these little staircases that come down to the beach.
Yeah, they're
These
so
these little tiny inner courtyards that you can barely see, but they're in there.
you get to go for a swim. So I am an experienced psychonaut. I've done a whole bunches of mushrooms
Hmm.
and acid and DMT.
Hmm.
I look at a world like this,
Hmm.
imagine for a moment this was the whole of your existence. An infinite ocean and a handful of buildings. I can properly like visualize this and put myself in this place and live it. I like this one. I'm not afraid of this one.
Whoops. Yeah, no, this is a cute little quaint little, I don't know, island town you'd call it, I guess. A bunch of little canals and shit.
Name the town Old Drippy.
Old Drippy. Welcome to Old Drippy. It
If you
does have
ever
that.
run out of inspiration on your weekly streams, you can always open my community tab and scroll through until I get to 10 average likes. Yeah, you know, I've been feted. Uh, I tried to warn Craig way back. Don't get involved. You'll get feted. He was like, no, I'm a fed.
I'm so not a Fed.
You look out at the world like Aaron in AOT. What's AOT? Oh, Attack on Titan.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah, that's something that's bothered me for a long time.
What?
Uh, you know, when I was younger, I recognized immediately something was very wrong in the world, and the normies couldn't articulate it. They would actually just tell me, "No, you're dumb and wrong," and not explain why I'm wrong.
Right. Fuck off.
And it's this semi-schizo, autist thing about if you're functioning normally in a very dysfunctional world, it's because you're retarded, right? And you'll look at someone who's not retarded, who refuses to engage in the, stupid, schizo, everything's wrong world and be like, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you fucking excelling in this place of absolute stupidity and deep corruption? And you think that your obedience makes you better, that your, almost violent stupidity and adherence to a system that is oppressing you makes you good. And
Yeah.
now we're at the extreme examples of this, right? That you have people who can look you in the eye and say, hormonally stunting the growth of children, chemically castrating and surgically mutilating children who are otherwise healthy is good, actually. And if you don't think that, it's because you're a bad person. It's like, oh, I was right when I was 8 years old and thought I was smarter than my teachers. And they just told me, no, I'm just arrogant. It's like, no, you were fucking retarded. You were a stupid normie. And I was better than you. And yeah, I had that shit violently beaten out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And now here we are. Here we are with them mutilating children. This is a good thing. Oh, parents don't have rights. We have to mutilate children.
You have a responsibility to mutilate your child.
Yeah.
How dare you question the standards of care that we have established for your children? Actually, let's just stop calling them your children. For the children.
Oh, that is so frightening. I'm going to shit myself.
Okay, I got a little bit of sparse over here. I
I
gotta
like
work on
this high map. Holy shit. No, no, no. Zoom out. Let me absorb that a little more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can really take it in, let it wash over me. Nice city.
Thanks,
Well
man.
done.
I'm gonna fill this in and do another little collection of multicolored cottages, I think. I don't know, at least a little rounded promontory.
If he's a Fed, whatever you do, never ask him, why do you send so much money to our greatest ally?
What? You okay there, buddy?
Too many sneezes. If he's a Fed, whatever you do, never ask him, why do you send so much money to our greatest ally? Oh, MCB. I'm so glad we're on that same page. If you're functioning normally in a very dysfunctional world, it's because you're retarded. Irving, 2024.
It's true.
If you ever get to 10K subs, put that on a t-shirt. See, I'm so fucking full of myself. I'll put it on a t-shirt now. Right? And sell 0 shirts. I'll buy my own shirt and no one else will ever fucking buy it. And I'll wear it proudly. I'm the only person that ever bought my own face on a t-shirt and a wife beater, and I wear that wife beater to the gym twice a week.
Do people recognize that it's you on that?
Nope. Nobody knows. I've worn it to family functions when there's a pool involved. And I've had to point out, nobody notices when you're wearing a fucking tank top with your own face on it. And they all look and are like, oh yeah, I remember that photo.
That's funny. Look at this. Got little tiny little fenced in yards inside
10,000
here.
subs. What a fucking wild dream. We get
I'd like to
3
get to
5
1,000 subs. Are you kidding me? 1,000 subs would be great.
but we can't because I'm just contained by feds on all angles.
Everything's gonna be a 2-story cottage now.
Gotta shill harder. No shilling. You know why? Because I'm contained on all angles. So if I shill, that actually reduces the amount of viewers that show up. I swear to God, every time I've tried to shill over the past 8 years or whatever it is that I've been doing this, I get fewer viewers. I am better off with 0 shilling and random promotion. If I shill my own stuff, Craig, I've done this with your stream.
Yeah.
You're not actually on the list the way I am. That if you shill your stuff, we get more viewers. If
Yeah.
I share it, your viewer count drops.
Not interesting. I wonder why that is. I got quite a few views for I thought for sure that I wasn't gonna get any views for today's video because I used the word they're gonna kill him. Like I used the word kill in the title. And I have like 47 views. I was like, wow, why do I have 47 views? That's crazy. I didn't expect that.
Okay, so Pox is going on about this thing. Put in the work. Interact with motherfuckers. No, because you're making excuses to be lazy as fuck. I worked my ass off at the beginning, and it was working. And then we had the adpocalypse. And somehow I was put in the memory hole. And every time I tried to work, like I worked my shit off for 4 years. And the more work I did, the deeper in the hole I was put.
Yeah, but you don't do anything now.
You can call it
apart
stop
from this.
coping. You can call it stop coping. Grind harder. Yeah, you know what? It's come to a point where the grinding will never equal views. It will
Yeah,
never.
but you know what? Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm happy just doing what we're doing. I don't care if I get a bunch of views. It'd be cool if we did. I don't care if I go
Sure.
up to 10,000 subs. It'd be cool if I did, but I'm not like
100%.
I'm not actively trying to get to 100,000 subs or 10,000 subs or whatever.
Right.
It'd be
But
cool if it happens, but I'm not like I got to do this. Like this is my I didn't quit my job so I could fucking be a YouTuber, you know?
yeah, here's the problem. Then be cool, MRFer. It would be nice, and I meant to do it, and I was working hard for a long time.
Yeah.
But the gatekeepers were gatekeeping. I wasn't part of the party. And even though I had some backing of big people at the time,
Yeah.
like I'm still in the hole. Like we're literally like we have 5 viewers now, and these are viewers who have known us the whole time. And guess what? Here's the real problem. They don't share because we need grassroots. But I'm
Yeah.
like that too. I don't fucking repost. I don't copy paste.
I
Click
didn't
the link
do
and
it.
share.
I didn't do it to tonight's one. I'll admit that.
But here's the problem. It wouldn't have done anything. If you put this on Twitter, no one would come. We wouldn't have more viewers than we did.
Oh, we might.
We
You
have
never
the
know.
viewers we have. We're in the hole, and that's it. We're out. We're done.
You never know.
Like we cannot grow on YouTube. YouTube has made sure of this. Right? Do you want to try Kick? Do you want to try Rumble? Right?
Nah.
Oh, Rumble's free speech, and no, they're just as corporate. They're just as twisted. They're not gonna be against us, but they're very pro Viva Fry, and they're
Yeah.
gonna do nothing to help us.
Well, we're not anti Viva Fry.
No, but Viva Fry had viewers, right? What's his name? Russell Brand had viewers.
Yeah.
So they're going to help them, and they're not going to hurt us, but they're going to do nothing for us. And that's enough, right? Like we've hit that point already for this where we missed the boat. The boats are off. They're the ones steaming ahead, and we will never get anything for this. We're doing it because we want to.
Yeah. Well,
And
that's it.
yeah, we'll
I still think
never
there's a
get one.
possibility.
We'll never get 10. We get the handful of hardcores that I love to death. But guys, do I need to work harder? Do we need to do more? We've been in this game for fucking a decade. And this is where we are. That's what it is. Like all of us, the creators and you guys who love us too much, have to accept it. This is what we get.
Maybe. I still believe in the idea that you can go viral. Like all it's going to take is for somebody to go, "Hey, did you see what Twin did over on his channel the other day?" And people go, "Who the fuck's Irving Twin?" "Oh, check this out." And then boom, Irving Twin becomes this fucking phenom.
All hawk, no toi. We need to be all toi all the time. And I think, the work,
There we go.
move to
I like-
Kick.
I like this little. I like this
He
little.
literally
cottage.
tried. That was wild. Move to Kick. Kick did not accept your fucking StreamYard.
No, I did the settings wrong. That's what happened. I did the settings wrong. It wasn't Kick. It was me. It was
Sure.
stupidity on my part.
Okay. I don't have a banner for it, but Craig,
Yeah.
do you have a joke?
Do I have a joke?
A joke to outro us?
Let me think.
I mean, we're talking about all kinds of nonsense, politics. Have I been memory hold? Have we all been hold? Y'all are feds. All my viewers are feds at this point. What do I know?
I'm just a nigga with a rocket launcher.
A joke, huh? Let me see if I can think of one. All right, here's one. It's an oldie but a goodie. How was copper wire invented?
2 Jews fighting over a penny?
That's right. Yep. You got it.
It's
All right,
2
let's move. Let's move to South Lake or South. Was it Southport? South Lake.
South Lake. Love it.
Yeah, I like it too. I
I'm
think I would. I don't even think I want to live in one of these big
Yeah.
giant things. I think I'd be happy living in this little yellow cottage right here. If I can fucking zoom in it. It's like here. Fucking hate this thing.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, what's going on in this? Oh my god, nice LBGTQ Appalestine City you got there, says Squid. Holy shit.
This nice little yellow cottage. That would be mine. I got a nice view of the water around, and I got a nice little space between me and my nearest neighbor. Got my boots. My boots are on my front porch there.
Squid says he's got a joke. 2
Go
guys
for it.
are in a bar getting drunk. They
Uh-huh.
start getting angry and yelling. One starts shouting, "I fucked your mom." And the other one says, "Go home, Dad, you're drunk."
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
When I was in college, one of my buddies was engaged to a woman, a girl. I would say a girl, but woman. Like he was an adult student, and his fiance was a nude model for Life Drawing. And we were over at their place one time, and we got to do like just a. It was just like a, I don't know, like a disagreement about something, right? And so I
Sure.
ended it with, "You think you're so smart, but I've seen you naked." And that's a line from a Bare Naked Lady song. You think you're so smart, but I've seen you naked, and I'll probably see you naked again. Milli Vanilli told you to blame it on the rain, but if you blame it on the rain, tell me what can be gained. So if all else fails, you can blame it on me. That's Bare Naked Ladies for you. I'm gonna stop sharing now.
I'm gonna have to write the national anthem for Old Drippy. It's South Lake. God damn it!
South Lake.
They always say to support the right of women to choose, but they
But
never
never say
say
choose what.
Yeah, wild.
Choose motherhood? No. You've been brainwashed if you choose motherhood. Now, if you choose to abort your baby, kill your baby, now you're being a strong, independent woman who doesn't need no man. Fuck supporting women's rights because we are always supporting their wrongs. Ooh, very astute. Very astute.
Yeah, it's almost like they don't have to be responsible for themselves,
All right.
and everything is put onto men. It's terrible.
All right. Let's write another song.
No, okay, one more. Just do it.
Tell me what the subject should be.
The subject is anti-feminism.
All right. A song about the failures of feminism.
And the style should be metric type pop.
Okay.
It will understand that.
Modern pop.
No, metric. The band metric. I
Yeah,
want
but
to
it
hear
might not recognize what metric is. So
No, that means it's not good.
pop in the style of metric.
Okay.
And I'll put metric in capitals. And the title of it will be "Here Come the Whammon."
Here come the whammon.
All right.
You have to share though.
All right, let me share the screen here real quick. It's a fun little app. Not gonna lie. All right,
Sooner?
so Suno, yeah. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I'm gonna make Robotic Dawn the second one or the first one. The first one. I'm gonna make it public. So anybody
Should
Anybody
make
can
all
hear.
of them public always.
All
right. Hit it.
Oh, did it? Oh, it didn't generate lyrics. I didn't generate lyrics. Sorry.
How did it not?
Credits refunded because I didn't generate the lyrics. That's why.
There they are.
All right, now let's create it. Oh, now it's called the Echoes of Silence. Oh, probably because I didn't. There we go. No, fuck that. Let's hear this one.
A song about the failures of feminism.
It's just gonna take what I wrote. A song about the failures of feminism. Okay, so now let's try this again. What time we got here? It's after 12. Okay, hold on a second.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes over.
That's okay. Where
I'm
we
not
gotta be?
super sloppy, but I'm getting there.
Where we gotta be? You know? Who fucking cares?
No, I
It's the
care.
weekend. It's
I've
the
been too
weekend.
sloppy.
All right. A song about the failures of feminism.
Not gonna lie, I jammed to a song that was just that.
Pop in the
Squid.
style of metric, and we're gonna call it
You must have said it was custom lyrics and not prompts.
yeah, Little Whammon. Okay, now generate lyrics.
Sounds about right, says MCB.
All right, I'm gonna delete this. Move to trash. Move to trash. Move to trash. All right, here we go. Create it. Why is it called Broken Promises? I gave it the name. Fuck. What?
It's okay. Title means less than the music.
It's true.
Always.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's listen to this one. I like the album cover too. It's like Women in Chains. It sounds like shit.
So does most of Metric. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mind Metric.
No, Metric hits are okay. The rest is garbage. It is so bad.
There's no fucking lyrics.
Just kill it. Just kill it. Oh. Instead of Metric, tell it Blood Red Shoes.
Bigotry. Help, I'm alive, my heart keeps beating like a hammer.
Yeah, what a terrible piece of shit song.
I love that
Hello
song.
again, friend of a friend. I knew you when. Our common goal was waiting for the world to end. That's genius lyrics. And 1 in 1,000 of their songs.
I like that song. I like, what's the other one? Gold Girls and Guns. I like that song too.
Oh, it keeps getting it wrong to scam you out of more credits. Also, are you sure an AI wouldn't be like, I can't talk about discriminatory things? We've discussed this earlier. Yes, it often does.
Yeah, it says I got 0 credits now. So,
Yeah.
so I think instead we should just listen to Robotic Dawn one more time.
No, the other one is better. There it is. Yeah, buddy.
Metallic skies break the night. Steel giants march so tight. Engines roar, echoes blast. And the beast going
Yeah, that's a way more industrial feel.
Someone's gonna screen cap me doing that.
Make it style Green Day. I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but it sounds like a Frank Kaplacki track. I
don't
want
know
to
if
say
Frank Kaplacki is.
I want to say it feels like Rammstein, but it's too light. Rammstein's heavier. But the bridge in this one was, yeah, very good. Very musical. He just says an ending credits roll to a 90s RTS that never released. Yeah. The best part of these music is apparently they're unlicensed, free license. You can just have them.
Cities crumble in a flash. Mighty warriors take the stand, protecting the sacred land.
I wish it didn't repeat that verse 3 so many times. And I want to hear the chorus more often. Nazi robots on the prowl.
Kaplacki did the soundtrack in Command & Conquer and other games.
Oh yeah?
Hawk says he has one.
Hawk's got one cooking.
Nazi robots on the prowl.
Nazi robots on the prowl. I love that. If you know Hellmarch, you've heard Kaplacki. Okay.
And then it finishes with this little fucking trombone fart.
I mean,
it's not bad.
I want to think of
it
myself
does
as-
pretty good music, like for a computer.
I want to think of myself as musical. Like calling myself a musician is a bit of a stretch, but some of this is okay. Some of it is garbage.
I personally like the Nubian Trucker. Quite frankly, I think that's a great fucking song.
It's not. It's really like it's so mundane. I'm sorry, man. Like it's
Nope. It's a great song. It's catchy.
no, man. You know, Johnny Cash does country. Elvis does country rock / blues. That
Okay, you
song
ready?
is just fucking.
Ready for bad bitches?
Okay. I'll indulge you here.
This was
In
Pox's.
the night, they roam the streets, neon lights and dirty beats, lost in shadows, seeking thrills. In the dark, the danger spills. Baby cries, but they don't hear. In the haze, they disappear.
Like, as a
Chasing
joke,
ghosts and
I understand
feeling
why it's
high.
funny.
Clouds of smoke up in the sky.
But this, like,
Bad bitches on the run, living life with no rerun.
again, I'm not a musician, but I hear this, I'm like, this is not music.
Dangerous in every breath.
This
dancing
is
close
this
to
is
edge of
very.
death.
It's only slightly different from animal noises and
Lips on
rocks
clouds,
falling down a hill,
This
and
is
not
music.
different enough to be called music.
No,
Like,
this is clearly music, but it's not overly creative. It's not overly. It has no real soul.
no. Hold on. Music is purpose. You put meaning into sounds with purpose. This can be created accidentally, and that's confirmed by the fact it's AI generated.
No, it's not
Right.
accidental. It's taking the principles of music. It's taking principles
No.
of composition
No,
and
no, no.
rhyming,
No.
and it's like, let's put it together and make something based on what the user said it wanted.
No,
That's all.
it took principles of mathematics and made sounds based on math.
I think you're
That's
being.
not different than tumbling rocks down a hill and recording it
I
and
don't think.
hearing animal noises and maybe auto-tuning them a little bit or editing them some.
I don't think
That's
you're
not-
being charitable enough to the AI. I think
No,
it's. I
the
think it's a
AI
marvel of
needs-
technology.
No.
I think it's a
I
marvel of
don't-
technology
no.
that it can produce. It can produce what would be considered music to anybody hearing it who
You
didn't
have
know.
a predication of my requirement to be generous to the AI. I don't have any requirement to be such.
You're not
AI
required to
has
do
to be
anything. No,
better.
I'm saying that. I think you're being prejudicial towards the AI. I think if you took this
Yes,
music,
of course I am. All
I think if
all preference is prejudicial, and
I'm
my
saying if you
preference
took,
is for something that is actually music as opposed to noise. These
I
are
would-
noises repeated to a timing,
I wouldn't
and that
call it
doesn't
noise.
make that does not necessarily make music.
I
Like,
wouldn't call it noise.
hold on. Yoko Ono did this fucking album of animal sounds where she went. It's not music. It doesn't matter
it's-
what you do. No. You can take
It's
those. You
dissonant.
can sample
There's a
them.
difference between something being dissonant and assonant, and this is assonant. And if you took this composition and you played it for somebody who didn't know it was AI and say, "Hey, what do you think of this new pop song?" They go, "That's all right, not really my cup of tea." Or they might go, "Yeah, I kind of like it. It's got a good rhythm. It's got a
No.
good beat."
Bear
Yes.
with me. Everyone who plays music, who has some sort of musical skill with an instrument, would say, "This is so degrading to the concept of music. I won't hear it. I don't like it. And it should be fucking burned in a fire and never played again." This is the worst thing. AI has done some magical things that I was like, I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at this. Fuck this. This is a piece of shit. This is something that should not exist. If this was Jews, we would genocide them.
Don't hold back, twin. Tell us how you really feel.
I'm just saying, this is not even remotely palatable. This is so bad. Yeah.
So what
It's
you're saying is you don't like it.
It's the proof that the chaos has invaded through the internet, through our AI, through our digital confluence. That's the connection to the warp that proves we're on the wrong track and we are going down the chaos hole right now.
Okay.
You've seen it. You've heard it. You're listening to it and trying to defend it as music. No,
No, I'm not
that's not
trying. Look,
fucking music.
I'm saying it qualifies as music purely by the fact that it follows the rules for what is to be considered music.
It barely follows the rules and has zero creativity and
Yeah,
has
there
nothing
is no
to do.
creative. I didn't say it was creative. It was creative. It's the result of an algorithm putting together what the user asked for, based on the rules of melody, based on the rules of composition, musical composition. That's all.
No. It took the rules. It took the rules and perverted them. It stole our names and our symbols and perverted the meanings of them.
Because we asked them to, right?
We gave them that
We
power.
asked it to, and it did it. So
You missed the Hitler quote.
I guess I did. All right, brother. Shall we call it?
Yes, yeah. That was something that I meant to do earlier, and yeah, just want to point that out. Every time I drink on stream on your stream,
Yeah.
somehow we magically run 3+ hours that you're just like letting me get more and more sloppy. I wanted to call it at 2. We're at 2:37.
I know. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I brought up the AI music
No,
again,
no,
and
I let it run because I'm drunk. Uh, but I'm not super sloppy, not as sloppy as last week. We'll see you next time. This weekend coming, no show.
no show.
Weekend after, ammunition.
Yeah, let's do that. The wife's going to be out of town, so I can get as goofy and loud as I want.
So thank y'all for coming, sticking it out. All y'all feds, I hope you have better things to do. Maybe one day you'll learn something from us. And we don't need song lyrics because the AI did it for us. So good night, everyone. Thanks for coming.